All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises unto Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessings to the elect of Yashala. And blessings and salutations to you, Akim, out there enduring this truth across the four corners of the earth. Looking forward to the downfall and destruction of Babylon the Great, which is known as America today. Okay, man, little quick lesson, man. Just, over something that I was dealing with, with a brother in the camp. And that's the thing, when things are going on, that's the difference, between us, man. The Lord is making us anew. He's, which I'll get that scripture as you've seen that started out, renewing our minds. And it's all preparing us for what's coming, the persecution that's coming, as well as the blessings that we're going to receive. He's preparing us to basically get our minds right, aka our spirits, because it's been tainted. We grew up in this society thinking that we had it all, thinking we knew what life was about, living this fantasy life even, following after the American dream, going to college, getting 1 million degrees, whatever the case was, and it all comes down to renewing your mind, repenting, being washed by the word, and renewing your mind, man. Okay. But let me get this here in Micah. This is Micah 2:10. It says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest." Right? We're not supposed to be stagnant. We're not supposed to be chilling. We're not supposed to be at ease, man. Okay? It's kind of hard to be at ease when the Lord didn't open our eyes. All right? Ecclesiastes 1:18, right quick. It says, "For much wisdom is much grief." Yeah, because the Lord allowed us to see what's going on with our people. And he that increases knowledge increases sorrow, So the more we know about our people, our history rather, the more it vexes us, because we actually see everything that this devil has done and how he systematically set it up. Like the curses said these things was going to happen, but Esau systematically set it up, and that's where his judgment is going to come, So the Lord was punishing us while building a rap sheet on the Edomites, man, so-called white people, okay? But once the Lord open up your eyes, you bear that pain, man, okay? You see how our people was bugged out, Sometimes it's like, to hell with them, and then sometimes like, man, it's vexing. Okay, it's grievous, because it's like, man, us as a people overall, man, we totally out of it. That's why the Lord had to have that remnant. All right, the Lord had to have that remnant that he was going to deal with, which is the hopeful elect, which, Lord willing, we are a part of. All right, but back in Micah, this is Micah 2:10. It says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction." And that's what it comes down to. And I actually want to look up this word polluted. Oh, I got it on airplane mode. I might not even be able to. I just didn't want anybody to be calling. Let me see. Ooh, I thought we was on to something. We'll turn it off. Hopefully nobody calls. Don't know. There we go. All right. Yeah, it's the Hebrew word Thamah, Salakia. Tama, really, It says to be unclean, become impure. That's a good one. To be or become unclean sexually, religiously, ceremonially. To defile oneself, to be defiled, to regard as unclean. to pronounce unclean, declare unclean, to profane the Most High's name, to be defiled, be unclean, to be defiled. And overall, that's exactly what this place is. You know, that's exactly what this place is. You know, it's polluted, it's unclean, it's defiled. All right, sexually, ceremonially, religiously, everything. It's complete opposite of what the Most High wants things to be. You know, and that's why the judgment is going to come to Babylon the Great. All right, and then the righteous rulers, the hopeful elect being the first fruits, and then the rest of the Israelites coming back in the kingdom. Okay, we're gonna be the rightful rulers of the earth. All right. So let me get back up in Romans, because it comes down, being that we were polluted, as what it say in 1 Corinthians, knowing that you were carried away, you know, by these dumb idols which you were led. All right, because we was once a part of the world, following after the customs of the world, thinking it was all good and gravy, you know. But once the Lord opened up our eyes, things changed. You know, we was allowed repentance, mercy, grace. All right, and then got washed by the word, by the Spirit, and had our minds renewed. But we're not perfect. We're going to mess up, but that's why we're a body, you know, for each of us to help each other out. That's what makes us different in the world. And that's what we supposed to do. You know, if you see, it's just like your own body. If something is wrong with your body, you have to, you know, eat the proper things or do the right things to fix it. All right. You got to you got inflammation somewhere, you got to get that blood flowing. You know, get a little bit more cayenne up in you, the capsaicin. I think I said it properly. You know, I believe turmeric helps. You know, turmeric helps with inflammation. Okay, but these different things, you gotta utilize the proper things in order for your body to get better and feel better, as we have to do as well. That's why there's a ranking system, because you don't know everything. You know, you don't know everything. So you have people who, what is it, a bishop, I think he's called an overseer. You know, the Lord has this system set up for a reason. That's why everybody's in a position that they're in. All right, to keep the body intact, to keep the body healthy. Okay, but this is Romans 12:1. It says, I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. Okay, and not only about going out on the highways and the byways, but also sacrificing that old man, sacrificing that reputation, sacrificing that old life that you once had, those old habits, okay, those unclean characteristics, man, and replacing them with things that are good. All right, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. That's what it's about. Okay, that's exactly what it's about, man, being transformed. All right. It says metamorph. I'm going to let him handle that.
Strong's G 3339. Metamorphao.
To change into another form. To transform, to transfigure. It says how Mashiach's appearance was changed and was resplendent with divine brightness on the Mount of Transfiguration. So you're not what you used to be. Okay? You're not what you used to be. You're transformed. You're renewed. You've changed. All right, for the better in this sense, because the Lord is not going. He hasn't. Hey, the scriptures say that He hasn't called us to uncleanliness and unholiness. I gotta get it because I think it's 1 Thessalonians 4. 1 Thessalonians 4:7, it says, for the Most High hath not called us unto uncleanliness, but unto holiness. Right? But there, he therefore that despises not man, but the Most High, who hath also given unto us his Holy Spirit. And that keeps the body intact, man. Because if a brother, if the spirit is on a brother that something is kind of, iffy or fishy, he has to address it, man. That's your duty to address it, Not saying everything that pops up. Sometimes you got to just wait it out a little bit, all right? Sometimes you got to address it right at that moment. But the spirit will let you know. All right. The spirit will let you know. And that's why you have to continue to be in this day and night, because it allowed the spirit to direct you more easier. All right. But I'm about to finish off this Romans. It says Romans 12:2, it says, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. So that's what it is. It's about changing our mind, giving up that old person and being transformed. Okay? Constantly working on ourselves. That's why we have to examine ourselves. Because it's not like once you know that you're an Israelite, you're saved. No, it's boot camp, man. You're constantly working on yourself, getting better, getting stronger, getting prepared for what's to come. All right. As I said before, that's the persecution as well as the blessings, man. Okay. Fixing the little things now will help you when there's greater tests at hand. So if you can't fight temptation now, it's going to be harder to fight temptation when a bigger task is at hand. But that's why the Lord bring these things unto us so we can be prepared, okay, and capitalize off opportunities, all right? But the beautiful part is I spoke with that brother. I addressed the situation. He accepted, what was on my mind, and everything was good. And, Lord willing, he takes the admonishment and works on what we had talked about. And that's how the body gets better. I'm not saying I'm perfect. We all working on ourselves, man. But guess what? We all need each other as well, because two are better than one. Okay, we can't be a body if we just letting one slack. Okay. Hey, but with that, Lord willing, you was edified, and I want to give all praises unto Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone once again. Blessed to the elect once again, and blessings and salutations to you Akim out there and doing this truth across the four corners of the earth, as well as you women and children that follow. Shalom.